Alrighty, turn 37, January 12th, 1942. Let's see what the Allies have for me. Okay, I ought to flip the base down in the Solomons. Little dot base. Alright, avoided the sub there. That's good, because that transport was carrying troops. Alright, no night action. Alright, morning air phase. Bad weather, bad weather, bad weather, bad weather. My Oscars are low, so maybe the P-38s are coming down to dogfight. If they're going to dogfight me, I have a good chance here. But it does not look like they're dogfighting. Nope, I'm going to lose a bunch of Oscars here. Well, that kind of sucks. One thing I can say is that these Oscar pilots are not high experienced. So that might be part of the trouble here as well. Alright. Supposedly they lost none and we lost 6. We lost half our... We probably lost more than that, but... What, this is over Prome? I didn't put any escorts there, did I? Oh, maybe it's our turn now. Yeah, get him. Zeros should make quick work of these older planes. The Martlet 2s, I'm not sure how quality they are, but for the Zeros, they shouldn't be any trouble. I'm not really killing many. There goes one. Come on, let more keep coming up. Come on, get them. Come on. I want to see some kills. We're bloodthirsty today. Gotta make up for those Oscars. What did that pilot say? I want to go home? That's kind of what it sounded like. There's another one. Another one. There's a Martlet. Alright, critical hit on a Buffalo. That should be a deader. Yeah. Alright. We're definitely cleaning house here. I'm not sure how many kills we're going to get, but more keep coming up, but that's fine. We definitely have the superior plane and probably superior pilots. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and exit through this and we'll see what the results are. Alright, it says we lost 2 Zeros. I find that hard to believe, and we shot down 10 enemy planes. It'll probably be higher than that, but we will see. Alright, 72 Nels, bomb in Temulo airfield. Light clouds, got a few wounded casualties on the ground, and 35 hits and 8 supply hits. Here come the Bettys behind them. 20 hits, nice, and 5 more supply hits. Nice. We're mauling that core there. Alright. Base force here. Anyone else with them? Nope. Alrighty. Some of these strikes are not so much for damage, but to see who's where, so I can put it on in my notes. Like to track, if I can, when these units, where they're at. Airstrike on the Changsha airfield. $19 hits in partial cloud. We lost 1. I don't like that. Here comes the rest of the sallies. 6 more hits. Looks like maybe the fighters at Singapore are gone. And bombing more Chinese troops. 49 hits, 49 casualties, I should say. Bombing the Jambi. These are little prep raids. I'm trying to see what units are where. Make sure he hasn't moved them too much around. Doesn't look like he has. Which is good because the Allies can really play Fortress Palembang in Sumatra, which in my mind is kind of cheesy. We've talked about this before, about the oil at Palembang, how important it is. What? Oh, come on. Damn. Those are troops. He's still bombing Pegu. Okay. I kind of figured he'd be bombing Prome. There they are. Yep. Three Zeros. Woohoo, come on, guys, get him. Oh, we got a Martlet right off the bat. Nice. Got a Buffalo. Another Buffalo. Another Buffalo. That's 4 Buffaloes and a Martlet. Alright, we've got some good kills. Time to get out of there, guys. Oh, we lost one. 5 Buffaloes. Plus several damaged. Alrighty. We lost 1, and it says we destroyed 4, but we know that's higher than that. Alright. Comes a second sweep. 36 is fresh as Zeros coming in. We should make quick work of these guys. The whole operation here is to knock down the number of fighters he has here. part of me was hoping we'd catch those P-38s on a cab and we could beat them up some. Depends on how beat up my fighters are. Next turn will probably be flying, be a sweep and then flying escort to hit the airfields at Rangoon. Because he has nowhere to rail his damaged aircraft out. Alright, now there are more buffaloes going down in fire. Let's go ahead and skip through. Alright, we lost none. Reportedly, they lost 7. It's probably higher than that. Nice. We're definitely making up for those Oscars. Alright, AM phase is over, and I just lost a bunch of men. Damn it. And he'll probably come back in the afternoon with more Catalinas and get another transport. I believe there's only 2 in that fleet. Alright, bombing the airstrip at Nanning. Oh, maybe some troops too. 1 runway hit. What we got? Heavy clouds. Yep. A little bit of air and mostly ground troops. Alright. Did not seem to do a whole lot. Another strike at the Changsha airfield. 14 lilies. They got 1 hit. Man, those lilies are just getting weak. Paptas and Sonya's coming in, and they get 3 hits. They outperformed the half of many, and they outperformed the lilies. Although they do carry twice as many bombs. That's probably why. For damage on airfields, the size of the bomb does not really matter. It's whether it's pretty much how many you got. And here they come again. They're going to hit the other transport. Oh, we got lucky. I thought for sure he'd hit him. We got lucky there. All right. Looks like the air phase is over. No surface combat, looks like. Alright, land attacks. Alright. He has about 65, 95, 105, about 115 assault value there on defense. Alrighty. Allied bombardment. Interesting. I thought for sure he would do a flat-out attack. Yep. Minimal losses. That's fine by me. If he wants to just bombard, that gives me more time. And we're expanding bases. Alright. Moving resources, oil, fuel, you name it. We're moving it around right now for production. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and pause the video for a few moments, get some saves in, grab a few stats, and then we'll come back with the after action. I'm very curious to see the air losses and see how that played out in the skies over Burma. Looked like the RAF bombing was less than the turn than before, so maybe we're getting a lot of damaged aircraft that he has to stand down for a while. Those B-17s, once they're damaged, they take a while to repair. All right, I'll be right back with the after action. Alrighty, we are back. First thing, we'll look at some points here. We went up 47 points. Allies went up 44. Let's see, aircraft. Whoa. Allies lost 35 to air and 7 to operations. We lost 14 in air-to-air, 2 to flak, 6 to operations. Hey, another day where we lost less aircraft than the Allies. I like it. I don't like how many we lost in air-to-air, but most I'm guessing 10 of those or 11 of those are going to be Oscars. Army lost points. The Allies are at 1158. We're at 58. Does not look like any new ships except for that one AK that we lost. But let's go ahead and take a dive in at the aircraft losses. Alright, 42 Allied planes, 22 Japanese. Look at those Buffaloes. 33 killed in the air and 10 Oscars killed in the air. That's nice. So we lost no other Oscars, and he lost 7 to ops. So 7 of them crashed before they could really land, or were ridden off. We lost 8 total Zeros, 4 in the air, 4 for ops. We killed 7 Martlets, plus 1 in ops. So we shot down 40 aircraft in exchange for 14 of ours. Now, the P-38 on the Oscar was very one-sided. You can see there's no P-38s here. We did not even get any of them at all. So if you take out those 10 Oscars, we pretty much, it was, what? Let's go 48 to 8. 6 to 1, we got the kill ratio there. That is nice. We lost 2 Sallies to flak, 1 to ops, and we lost a Mavis to ops as well. That's a nice turn. We lost 22 aircraft. How many pilots? Well, we're going to lose all 10, 14, I'm going to guess probably 15 or 16 pilots. 8? No, nice. Way less than I thought. So we got 8 pilots killed, 3 got back wounded, and 1 is missing. Nice. That's way better than I thought it was going to be. All right, we got 2 days so we get some more transports. Anything new really pop up? Just that one there. Come on, where's the repulse? Just tell me it's sunk. We all know it is. Alright, availability of ships. 2 days, we get a couple Merchies and a Subchaser. 2 days, so end of next turn, we'll get a bunch. We got all these ground units. Alright, production, aircraft and engines. 21. 24 engines built. And we're still slow. 33s are slow. We're getting slow on all these, man. We need to get these engines built. I want that engine bonus. And we produced 3 Zeros, 2 Oscars, 2 Nates, 2 Sallies, 1 of everything else. How many Mavis do we got? We didn't build any Mavis this turn. Interesting. Did I turn them off? Maybe I did. I don't remember, but I might have. But we built a Tina, and that's also a bunch of 33s. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at devices. 106 engineers. Wow. 40 AV, 27 support, 24 15-centimeter guns, a dozen anti-tank guns, then into engines, mines, and so forth. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull up Combat Reporter, see what she has for us. January 12th, at sea. We avoided the sub there, which is good because that's an invasion force heading south to an undisclosed location. I figure it'd be about 3-4 days to get there, so then we'll see how it goes. On the ground, we had some artillery bombardment from the Allies, which was very surprising that they did not just do a straight-out attack, since we are kind of not really trapped, but we are close to being trapped. Malay Belay was our artillery to see who was there. They have a little more than I had hoped for, but they only went to 116. I don't know. I might have enough to try and attack there. Maybe if I see what kind of air power I could round up to support that. Airstrikes, I normally say it's all of us, but it was not all us. It was not all one-sided. At Prome, we had a sweep by some damn P-38s. I believe those are. Let's see. It's not going to tell me, is it? I believe that's part of the AVG. No, it's not telling me who they are. All right. We lost 10 of those 11 Oscars on a very one-sided sweep. But we returned the favor at Rangoon with basically 2 centes of zero sweeping. The first group came in was 30. Then the remainder of that group came in at 3. And then the second cente of 36 came in and cleaned up. Altogether, we killed 48 enemy aircraft over Rangoon between shot down and ops losses, all in exchange for 8 aircraft. So very good odds, I believe so. I fully condone those odds. I like them. Everything else was other than, well, they bombed the 1st Division again, hitting it pretty hard. They also bombed my poor paratroopers at Prome, which I figured they would do. Everything else is me bombing Chinese troops, a few troops in Sumatra to see what was there, and then the rest were just airfields. Oh, and we almost forgot about these damn, these are seagulls. They had to come out of like Miri or Brunei then. Alright. Because they don't have that much of a range. I was thinking they were kind of leaders, but no, they're just seagulls. And they got 2 good hits on that AK, which you know, sunker. Lost a lot of troops, but they missed their second swing through. Missed the second transport, which is good. We'll hop up here to some signet reports. Let's see, Spask Downey, Rybolov. That's up in China. Calcutta is also in China. And Naikiang is in China as well. Alright. Let's do some ops. And, yep, we rode off some zeros. Sunk at sea. Hoping we rescued most of the troops. Transporting from garrison. Transporting that base force. Transporting paratroopers. You can see transporting them from Prome. I was pulling them out, which is good. I think that should have pulled them all out. So Prome should be unoccupied, but I don't know if he has anything close enough to flip it. Hopefully we'll keep it for another turn or two. And the Nakajima HA-45 engine advanced a month. That's nice. Alright, we got units upgrading. The Imperial Guards Division upgraded. Several other forces did. Alright, task force sighting, submarines, spotting enemy units, most likely subs. Some of these are 8 ally ships and so forth, which I do not believe. Yeah, there's no way the allies are right there. They're not there. They're not here. They're not here. Yeah, a bunch of false reports or them seeing our ships and calling them allied ships. That happens quite a bit. Replacements. The Alps are all back in the pools, and so are the Nates. Okay, no aircraft in the pipeline. We repaired an AK and an AP, both a truck. Alright, we are up to, looks like our top guy is 3 kills now. That's a maintenance, aircraft down for maintenance. We auto-flipped 1 base, no captures. 2, 3, 5. Alright, now that's where a lot of the allied points went. They are building airfields. 1, 2, 3. They built 4 airfields. We built a couple forts in Changchun, went up to size 6 airfield. Bunch of aircraft damaged. And our Coast Watcher lies at Wenchao. Alright, that's it for Combat Reporter. Let's go ahead and take a look around the map. Let's go up to the fun place of Burma. Alrighty. We have crossed the river. We are sitting pretty here. No enemies in sight. You can see we have no troops at Prome. They've all been pulled out. He has a unit here and 2 units here. So he moved 1 down. He has a unit over here. He moved 1. Does not look very large. Maybe a battalion? I don't know. Let's take a look at this division here. I don't know if we can handle a fight, though. I I do not know, since we're so disrupted and fatigued. My guess is we're probably going to lose it if he attacks, especially if he attacks with air support, which he most likely will. Let's see, Lash moving some troops there. Down to 14 fighters at Rangoon. That's nice. I bet you many of those are damaged. Alrighty. Let's see. There's our Oscars that were caught at Prome. Yeah. That's not going to be fatigue 25. Those guys need to rest. Got some zeros up here. Lost a few. I know one thing I wanted to check. I wanted to check the kill list. Yep, 3 is our highest. That's kind of what I thought. Alright. Are we moving up there? Yep, next turn we'll be up there. We'll be able to kick that guy in the head and probably force surrender or his destruction. That's about Burma in a nutshell. Down here in Malaya, we're still moving out. 3 units for sure will move out next turn, and 1 might. Then we can move down the road, hop on the rail, and get down to Johor Bahru, where we can reform into some divisions. And then we can move into Singapore. So we got 3 full divisions there now. And to be honest, we got about 7 divisions of strength. Probably more like 6. But a lot of units that need combined. A lot of unoccupied artillery as well, which will help. Alright, so this guy's unloading. This guy's trying to squeak by. I'm going to need to send him farther north to get away from those seagulls probably flying out of here. Maybe Terrakin. 2, 4, 6, 7. I think that's too far for a seagull, though. Alright, nothing really going on in Sumatra. I bombed a few bases just to see what was there, so I could get a lay of the land. Borneo, not much going on here as well. Luzon, the same as before. I'm waiting for these units from Cabanatuan to move down to Manila so I can reform the 2nd Division. Well, a 2nd Division, but it's actually the 48th, I believe. Yeah, we're waiting for the artillery to show up now. And then we'll reform this 48th Division, give it a day or so to make sure we take any extra replacements like the 16th is. I should probably divide this guy. He'll take the replacements a little bit better. Then we'll move northwest into Clark, and the brigade from here will move south. And then we'll start bombarding and slowly whittling that away. Down in Mindanao, everything looks good, pretty status quo. That's just a fragment of a unit left. Yep, we're gonna just kind of circle around the north of Malaccas, come down and grab all these dot bases. And here's that invasion task force. Gonna be escorted by many KB. Not so many. There's 6 light carriers there. I figure 3 days to its target. Alright. New Guinea's all of ours. We flipped the dot base here in the Solomons. We did not build any more forts there or here, but we are building them. Next turn, we'll be landing a bunch of dot bases in the Gilberts here from this guy. We'll put them into 3 separate task forces and hit 3 at once. Not much going on through here. Alright, we got the last troops off of Wake. They are heading west to Malaya. We're going to land at, I think, Tinian. and then get on a faster ship and then head to Malaya. Let's take a look at my pickets. Heavy cloud, extreme overcast, extreme, overcast, and partial cloud. All right. There's some convoys going in the north. Convoys at Fusan. And I think about time to start bringing these ships home and put them back in port. I'm burning a lot of fuel. Let's see, 97 airfield damage at Changsha. 100 at Wenchao. Yep. Definitely time to pull them home. Let's see, Clark is up to 20, down to 28. Temulo is at 93. Singapore is at 14, but Singapore is showing no fighters, so we can resume bombing Singapore. Alright, that's pretty much the turn. Not a whole lot going up here in China. Move this, come around here to kind of clean up some of these units left behind. So if you enjoyed watching the turn with me and excited about what happened up in Burma, go ahead and click on the like. And if you have not subscribed to the campaign yet, please go ahead and do so. And follow along for the rest of it. Until the next turn, you guys have a great day, and we will see you later.